Welcome back. It's a Freaky Friday edition. Yeah, I freaked out a little bit again on the whole NFL issue and this Michael Vick saga. And with continuing coverage of heinous individuals, bringing my favorite workplace attorney, Jonathan Bell, is here joining us from the Bell Law Group. JB, thanks for coming in. And the big news today is that Harvey Weinstein, apparently 30 or so victims are part of a case, and there may be 50 or 60 more out there. Got a sweetheart of a deal, unfortunately, right? And what's the ruling, and why is this bad news?
So right now, it appears as though it might settle for $25 million. Although that sounds like a big number, Harvey Weinstein himself and the board members, including Harvey Weinstein's brother, they're not paying anything out of pocket. So he was living the high life for all these years, Hamptons, apartments here, there, not paying $1 towards that settlement. Additionally, on top of the $25 million, there's $12 million budgeted for the lawyers who defended him, who are defending the criminal case, who are defending the brother and the board members. The board members sat still and let this happen, and now here's $12 million to your lawyers to help defend these claims. Right now, what's happening is there's a class action lawsuit. You have a number of people in that, and you have 18 people who started a lawsuit separately. The 18 people are going to share $6 million, which averages about $350,000 per person, although it'll go up and down depending on the severity. There are claims of rape, sexual assault, and sexual harassment. It's woefully inadequate, and they really have to get back to the table and figure something out. It's terribly disappointing.
Well, nothing forced the plaintiffs' attorneys to accept this deal, right? I mean, they could have easily
the $12 million did.
They could have no. They could have easily pushed for more money.
You're absolutely right. But the lawyers want to get paid. The victims want to get paid. The Harvey Weinstein company is in bankruptcy. That's the dirtiest word you could say to a lawyer when you're trying to sue somebody.
So they're afraid they'll get no money.
And Harvey Weinstein is threatening bankruptcy. So they're figuring, hey, let's try to get what we can and get out. And that's really, unfortunately, what's happening here. But Harvey Weinstein, he has, just real estate alone, who knows how much money this guy has.
I was going to say, unfortunately, I've been through the matrimonial process. And the court basically says, like, hey, from this day on, don't screw around. Whatever assets you got, they better be right there. Don't stop moving and shaking and baking and claiming bankruptcy and all this stuff. How come Harvey Weinstein keeps getting away with all this stuff? Well, he might be bankrupt now. He ain't bankrupt.
Right.
Well, the company.
He personally is threatening bankruptcy.
You want to hear something even more crazy? The fact that they were valuing his company at a certain amount where these claims were going to be potentially settled for $90 million if somebody bought the company. But then the Attorney General in New York came in and got involved, scared the person the company who was going to purchase his company away, and now look what we're dealing with. We're dealing with pennies on the dollar.
So, and again, the top line headline out of this is 30 victims at least, and Harvey Weinstein will have to pay himself a grand total of $0.
Not only that, he's going to get a general release, so nobody can even come to the future and sue him personally. Whoever wants to make a claim has to make a claim against this $25 million, or else you're left with nothing.
Wow.
Nothing.
So listen, if you're out there and you think you have a claim, now's the time to get in on it.
Right.
All right. And seriously, if you want a no-nonsense attorney who's going to represent you and tell you what's right and wrong and not try to rip you off, you want to go to Bell Law Group and ask for Jonathan Bell. Tell him you heard about it on Liquid Lunch, and we'll buy me and Frank a Kit Kat or something.
A shout out to my buddy Arthur Idala, who's one of my best friends and who's one of Harvey Weinstein's attorneys, and who hopefully will spend a good portion of that $12 million on cocktails with me.
We should get Idala and Bell in here to mix it up. Now that would be a good one.
Listen, a little nonsense for me on Freaky Friday, so I don't say no nonsense, but outside of here, no nonsense. But thank you for that.
You got it, pal. Go down and check out Bell Law Group. If you think you got a claim, get in there, get Jonathan Bell on your side. You need it. We're going to take a quick break. We'll come back with Chris Carter. Joins us again, this time not on Skype. He's in studio right after this.